All right. So I'm on StreamYard and just ask me if you'd like to come in. I'm still figuring this out. Uh, let's see here. Hey, so trying to figure out StreamYard. And how do you just see all the comments? Oh, hey man, what is up? Yep, I can't stay, but wanted to drop in and say hi, hit the like button, and good night, people. Hey, you're awesome. Thank you. Thanks, man. You have a name you want to go by? Thank you. That's nice of you. Thank you. What name do you want me to go by? Want me to call you like uh Psych, or do you want me to call you by a name? Mm-mm. Oh, let me try something here. Mm, No, I can't really make sense of this. Sorry. Thanks for watching. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Hey, 5 people here. Look, I'm on a StreamYard and on my little phone because my laptop is a piece of shit, and I'm just trying to figure out how to use it. So thanks for being here. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Laura, thank you. So glad you're here. Bless you. Hey, so hey, we got a couple people here. Laura, do you want to come on? I'm inviting people. No pressure, just saying if you'd like to come on or not. It's nice to do these talks and like prayers with other people. I'm realizing because like it's important to have that communication. It's important to have that communication. Live communication is nice. The harmony, and especially in regards to the topics I talk about: prayer, silence, spiritual things, spiritual tools that we all have innately. And it's really really real to me. Just by the way, anybody who wants to come in, just ask for an invite. So, um, you know, I'm always deep, so I'm just gonna talk some deep shit. Whatever comes to mind. Um, but whenever I think, hey, TSA, nice to have you here. Hey, listen, TSA, if you want to invite, you can come in on the screen. If you want to come into the chat. It's up to you, man. No pressure. Just let me know. And before I talk deep, I forgot to get my decaf. It's just like 12:30 in the morning, and I gotta get some decaf. Okay, that's cool. Just let me know. And yeah, I'm 50, right? It's 12:30. I tend to stay up till like 3. I should really be going to bed by like 1:32 latest because it affects my day because I'm an old man now. So, okay, let me get my decaf. I'll be right back. Talks amongst yourselves. We got like this amazing technology of having a Keurig and shit. But it's like I'm impatient. I'm like it's taking forever. Us humans are never satisfied. So I feel like I'm waiting a long time for the cup to fill up. It's fucking funny. But hey, I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, Pete's Coffee is awesome. I remember having Pete's Coffee in fucking Boston in the late 90s. Like, they're real, like, authentic cafe. And you walk in, and dude, it was so strong. Man, it was awesome. I was in my 20s then. Hey, Dorothy, so cool to have you here. Good. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here, Dorothy. You've been here since the beginning of me. And you've been nothing but supportive and understanding. It's such a cool friendship. So Let's see. Kind of a cheerful mug, right? Bright colors. It's like nothing I would wear, but yeah, I like it. It's good for being cheerful. Yeah, dude. Yeah, send me a bag. Wow, that's cool. You don't have to. Shit. Yeah, Pete's coffee is fantastic. So, if anyone wants an invite, just let me know. I can put you on the screen with myself. No pressure, but that would be fun. So, how was it? Yeah, man. I love coffee and cannabis. I really do. They go really well together. This I can't even see the. It's hard for me to see the comments. It's too bad. Mm. You're gonna do the green screen, huh? Okay, it's cool. Hey, this will be the first time we meet. You know, you're a cool dude, and I'm gonna ask you some questions, man. We'll all get to know you. You know, man, I'm a slurper. Sorry. It's hot. I get a slurp. Uh, so, how was your guys' day? How'd it go? Do you have any like highlights for today? Like if your life was on ESPN, what highlights would they show? Even the slow motion ones, like you know. Well, let's see. Did I have any? Um, see, I'm taking time to think about it too. I enjoyed work today. It was pretty nice. It just flowed well. I have a physical job, and when it flows well, it just means like you're not tired out, and it felt good. I haven't had a job where I enjoy the majority of my employees and my boss. Um, my employees, half of them are potheads, and we all get along when we watch we talk about movies, whatever. We laugh every day. Every day we laugh, and our boss knows his job. He keeps us in control, and doesn't distance himself. He laughs along with us, but it's a really nice gig. So, later, or not right now, but later, I want to do the whole candle thing, and I want to pray and have silence. But I want to have other people light a candle as well. I think it'd be pretty cool if we had a few people in this chat, and their screens open, and everyone can see it. It's something that can really catch on fire, pun intended. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can't see any chats. Let me see here. Let me test. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm like ignoring everything you guys have to say because I can't see. All right. Let me see. My day in ESPN would be, what's new? Oh, man. It's funny. Doing this with the phone kind of sucks because I can't really see. Well, I guess I can. That's nice, Dorothy. I do, but I talk soft and I pray soft. Um, this is the way I do it. This is the way I feel. And yeah, and we can actually pray together. We can have a topic we want to pray about, and just in present time be together and pray. It's pretty nice. This is a blessing if you look at it, because we can now communicate to relatively anyone in the world, and we can be close and holy together through communication. And that's a feat that's never been done. It's a feat that's never been done in the history of our Lord, except for now. And he talks about it in Revelation. He says in the end days, knowledge will be increased. And he talks about information increasing at a very, oh, shoot, at a very high level. And all around the world, the gospel will be preached. I'm not here necessarily to like preach about that. I'm just saying what it says. And you can see that puzzle and it fits. That puzzle piece fits. Oh man, ouch. um, so Dorothy, do you want to pray about something right now? Do you have something on your heart that you like to pray about? Because I'm just talking, but you guys feel free to say something. If you want me to, feel free to steer the conversation if you like. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to keep on talking. I think I'm in one of those moods. So, hmm. That's cool. I appreciate that. If you enjoy me talking, who would have thought, and not me. But I appreciate that. Hey, oh yeah, coffee. Hey, that's cool. um, let's see. Hmm. That's nice. That's nice. And Dorothy, how long have you been doing that? Those are just listening. Dorothy wrote. Uh, wait, maybe I can post it. I just can't figure this out. Oh boy. I'll figure this out one of these days. Unreal. Sorry, I'm just messing with my screen. Oh, dude, this is Alice in Chains. Totally. Lane Staley is the greatest of all time, for sure. For sure. It just, this album is in my top three, top five. That's the lowest I'll go. But it's right up there, man. The good memories with it too, man. Good memories with it too. I'm just messing with my shit. Let me try sideways. It's a little bit better. Kind of. Hey, everyone who's here. It's 5 people here. It's so cool. Oh, my God. Why does it have to be so difficult? All right. So Dorothy replied with, since I retired and since the world has changed so much in the last 6 years or so, there seems to be less togetherness. Indeed. Indeed. High contributor to that, from my observation, is of course the internet. It's a blessing and a curse, you know. And I was just reminiscing with somebody at work today, talking about, hey, you remember when before the internet, we'd just hang out, man. We'd be at my friend's house all the time, and we'd be probably playing some wiffle ball or passing one of those mini footballs, and you know, or going out in the woods. Luckily, fortunately, I had a cool woods, and that's like the old west now. Like those days are gone. There's no more of the uh, pre-internet days. It's over, and it's pretty fucking wild, right? So we were some of the people to witness what it was like before the internet. Because those who are 18, or I guess in their 20s, have not experienced that. Uh, the internet was their bottle, relatively just figure of speech. And here we are. It's a brand new world. A brand new world. And us Gen Xers, when we're 60, 70, I can't imagine that. But uh, what's it going to be like? What's it going to be like? I'm afraid it's going to be like China and the social credit score. I have a feeling that's going to be the world scene in the future, because it's not far fetched. If everything is going to be digitalized, which that's what's happening, when we pay with our hand or we pay with our forehead, on the internet with a blink, who knows? And you know what? It just keeps people in check. It just keeps people in check. and the control. That's just kind of where we're headed. And it does fit biblically regarding the new one world order that will be probably the United Nations. You know, it's a scenario that's probable. Will it happen? How the fuck do I know? You know, but I see the signs. You know, I see the signs, and it's pretty wild shit. You know, I could see war happening strategically, and that's the reset button to enter in the mandatory chip or what something like that. Or it just becomes as hot as the iPhone when it first came out. Hey Lana, good to have you here. Lana, if you feel like coming on stage, you can. So totally up to you. And so it might just become such a hot commodity that yes, the majority do it. And it's funny. Oh, that's cool. That was easy. And so it will be where it's the mainstream thing to do, and it's going to thin out the people who really don't want to do it. And you know, a lot of those will be Christians because they believe in that revelation sign of the mark of the beast. And that's what I believe too. I believe the AI is the beast, but that's just me. And it's just evidence, you know, cool evidence. Um, well, look, they're getting rid of the penny next year. Did you guys know that? They're getting rid of the penny next year. It's confirmed. No more fucking pennies. It's a sign. That's all I'm saying. It's a sign of where we're headed. Digitalizing things. That's what I see. You know, when disease spreads again, God, please no, but he does say that in Revelation 2 about the plagues. And let me read what you had to say here. There are Christians who will refuse, I think. I'm really hoping that God will take me before all of that stupid stuff. It's hard to read the comments. I'm sorry. In the future happens. No, you're right. Hey, you know, for some that will be a blessing, you know, because it's going to be whacked. But I have my own view about those in his grace. Let me read this comment here. TSA says the groups thinking they are following God are following narcissists. This, they will walk blindly into their own damnation. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Um, let's face it, there's a lot of cults in Christianity and a lot of nasty shit. Makes Scientology look like a fucking kid's show. Not degrading what people have been through, but some nasty horror stories in the name of Christianity and evil. And you can obviously understand why. The devil, wolf in sheep's clothing. It's easy to see. There are way too many groups who have rewritten the word uh, to fit narratives. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's cool that we agree on that. I think it's just like, oh, that's nice. You follow. I can't read it. This is so annoying. Oh, now I see it. Yes, yes. And I like to use the name of Jesus Christ as Jesus of Nazareth. I feel it's important for me in my protection because there's so many false Jesuses, so many. Yeah, we just touched upon that, and um, if I'm going to call upon him or say his name, I say Jesus of Nazareth. That's just what I feel is protective. We all perceive differently. Just want to share that. You know, I'm gonna fix my phone here so I can get this better. One moment. Sorry. Oh, I've Voice to Wonder. Hey, T. Beautiful to see you here. I'm just messing with my phone. I'm still a noob. Hey, mate. I just wanted to pop in and say I'm sorry I haven't gotten in touch with you yet. I'm extremely sick in bed. And have been for the last 6 days. Wow. I'm sorry. Well, guess what? I think we're gonna pray for you today. Maybe not right now, but maybe later today. Maybe later tonight. I will. I think the rest of the people here will too. TSA says, we'll get it worked out, bro. Just write me an email with your struggle in tech. Yeah, sure. Dorothy says, yes, I'm sure the Trinity has care of us that follow Jesus Christ. Yes. Yep. We are going to do a prayer for you later. So, I really wish my laptop worked so I could like see everything. Hold on. I promise this will be the last time. I mean, I feel like I'm wasting all this time trying to fix my chat. Uh, oh, if anyone wants to come on, by the way, they can just ask me, and I will add you in. Do, do, do. Never mind. I give up. I'm not going to try to see the camera and see the messages. Like I can only really do one or the other. So I'm going to look at the messages. Oh, I have an idea. Nah, it's okay. I'll be introverted. You guys can look at my funny face instead of my logo. So I'll keep the camera on. uh, so let's talk about a topic. You guys want to bring up a topic? You can hear my crazy ideas, but you know, I like a little interaction. If you guys have ideas and want to talk about something um, philosophical or like mysterious, so I love that shit. Man, you guys are just making me talk. Okay, so um, let me think about something here. You, what do you think was before the Big Bang? No, that's really funny. I love shit like that. Yep. Have you had any Scientologists contact you? No. No. And if they do try to contact me, especially like going to my house, just gonna hit fucking record. I'm gonna do a live stream right there. And just do a live stream, recording their ass and having a conversation with them. Thanks. That's really nice of you. Thank you, Laura. It's a pleasure to have you here. And oh no, no. And I'm wondering where the dam is. Like, there's something that dam is gonna break. Like, I know the resistance is really strong, but like I feel like there's gonna be that trickle, and then just more are gonna just come out of Scientology. I am thankful that we have two foundations that can help people who leave, no matter what condition they're in. I'm not grading their condition. It's just the fact that um, at least we got some kind of net, and I'm grateful for that. One has holes in it more than the other, you know, but you get my point, right? Uh, wait, let me see this. TSA, so have you ever spoken on mythical Xenu and how he probs Tom Cruise? Yeah, I bet. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. You know, probably while on the e-meter. Tom's probably on the e-meter and he feels Xenu go inside him. It's my guess. I don't know. Uh, yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Um, so I want to answer your question, T, which was, what do I think was before the Big Bang? Well, it dovetails into what I what I think of as well. Like, just remember, yeah, it does make sense, but it's still a theory. That's the fucked up thing. Like, it's a theory for a very long time. And yeah, it's nice of you. Thank you. And that that theory has carried us all the way to where we are today because of the institutions, the scholars and this and that. We just went down that path and made it concrete. But I don't know what you mean, TSA. And I'm just gonna finish what I'm talking about right now. And so, um, it's catching my thoughts here. Like, I love to think deep like that because it's an honest question and you know it has an answer, but no one fucking knows it. We can only theorize. Those with a faith, those with of other religions or beliefs, so they believe they know the answer to some degree. Scientists believe they know the answer. Atheists believe they know the answer. But it's got to be something, right? Dovetailing, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Well, TSA is brand new. TSA, I'm going to do an interview with you at some point, and we can get to know you. Um, but like I said before, I highly recommend you just look at people's videos. T here, a voice down under, has some amazing videos for real. And mm, okay, so um, what was it before the Big Bang? What was it before the Big Bang? My, it's almost like, if you looked at the whole flat Earth theory. I know it sounds stupid, but until you look at it, I'm not going to talk about that in detail. But it's the same question. It's the same concept. Okay, so what's outside of the dome? What's outside of the firmament? And same question. Okay, so what's on the other side of this ever expanding universe? This ever expanding universe, theorized, is gotta have another side. And is it material? It's just, I think it's one of those things we just will never know until we know, until we're allowed to know. And let's hope there's spirituality after this life. There's a lot of great things to look forward to. But okay, so let me see here. So with what I understand the Big Bang to be is, I'm going to do my best to give it justice, because I do look at it and it does make sense. Who, me? I'm not. No, I just have my own faith and my own thoughts and my own research. That's why I call myself the Holy Rogue, is because you know what I think for myself, and I do believe in the Holy Spirit. That's it. I think that's the way to go. I don't preach that to people, but I think that's the way to go. On your own, that's it. But again, people have their own walk, and I can't like have someone change their walk or something. Ah, thanks, Laura. It is cool. It really is cool. It feels cool. It feels comfortable because you're going into it with your own feet, and no other bullshit. Okay, so TSA, the planet in place as the Big Bang occurred, meaning the planet sitting nearby as it occurred, added to the particle. Now, here's, sorry. Yeah, I had a hard time with that, Laura. I had a hard time with that. I remember going into a church for the first time, and yeah, you see a TSA. Sorry, I can't get into your discussion right now, but I'm going to stick to this conversation with Lara and Dorothy. But just hey, yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. Dorothy says something here. Pondering is good, but I totally rely on God in that He always was, is, and will always remain to eternity. We all have a spark of the divine in us. Yeah, I do believe that we do. Thanks, man. Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy the conversation. Okay, so you know what's really funny, Laura, is when you go into these churches today, they are so Div 6, dude. Like you see all these fucking you see the Div 6 in action. But it's kind of funny because we can analyze the shit out of it. And you see like the greeter, you see them passing out little leaflets sometimes. you know, you see them trying to recruit a little bit. And I did not like it at all. And I didn't the truth is too, this I'm just saying my perspective. Yeah. Oh god. Shit. I tried a few times and yeah, right. You didn't have to, whatever, but that's how they survive. These new churches that you see in every corner, they have to sign a 501c3 and it takes away some of their rights. I don't know exactly what, like they can't talk about certain things or it gives them the whatever religious recognition. And that's how they survive. So the guy who owns the church has his clergy, whatever the fuck you call them, and uh, tries to put on a good show. I hate to say it like that because it sounds very disrespectful. Because some churches, my wife loves church because she grew up in Puerto Rico, and they were fucking into it. Like you want to see people with faith, and it's cool. And she grew up like um, let me see. She grew up in such a unique way, involved with the church. It was like part of her, but it wasn't like a Catholic church or something. It was just kind of like just a real community. Like it was cool. And I can, there are some churches. I think they're like a needle in the haystack right now. But there are some churches out there that are really genuine. I'm just talking through my opinion. I might not be saying the truth, you know, but that's definitely how I feel, and it's definitely connected to PTSD. You can sniff that shit real easy. All right, Dorothy says, I watched DOA's channel when you went into a church. Oh, I never did. I never knew that. And I so wish that you would have sat in there. Your voice is beautiful, but it would have been epic. I also loved your reverence. Yeah, it's great. Very nice. Hey, same here. Same here. I ended when I was, I think, 14. And as soon as I graduated, it's like a little graduation. As soon as I graduated and we walked out into the parking lot, I looked at my mother and I said, I'm not going to church anymore. And it probably, I don't know if that broke her heart or what. I really didn't know. Yeah, I've heard that. I've seen it. TSA. Yeah, I have. It was pretty cool. I'm glad that you're searching on Scientology videos. Yep, I saw it. It was pretty cool. Um, and they also like these churches. They also had like these all denominational churches. They they have a pattern, and that's my cat crying. Yeah. Oh, she get violent. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, mine gets stern. You know. Hey, my mother brought all of us, me and my two sisters, older sisters, um, got us through. She did her job. She felt. You know, we didn't practice any Christianity in the house at all, but she got us through Sunday school and all that, all those stages, and it's pretty fucking funny. Like that was, I wonder if how much that affected me. I don't know. I look back and I go, not really, but you know, maybe. I think it's really cool of my mother. I really admire her for that because she had that. I assume that she had that like drive and holy calling to be like, um, I have to get my kids through this education. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. My mom's old too now. Yeah, I'm sorry. TSA. Um, yeah, I know my mom did let me be an individual, and I'm very thankful for that. Even if it got me into some trouble, which it did. In my teen years, I did drugs. I did some hard drugs, but it's the whole like early 90s scene, the whole Nirvana scene. I was right in the middle of that. I was 16 when Nirvana came out, and it was just the best. And we partied all the time. And, I think that definitely contributed to my condition. Why wouldn't it? Anyway, when you look at the condition of schizoaffective, they say that there is a factor of environment, I believe, and it makes sense. Hmm. that's that's funny. Okay, let's see. Yeah, yeah. I didn't. I never raved. It's. uh, yeah, I never raved. I don't know why. I think I just missed that. I just missed it. I graduated in '93, and I think the raving was like happening in like '95 or '97. Hey, good to see you, Holly. Doing a hangout here. If anyone wants to pop in, just let me know. I'll send an invite. Um, See, I've just been I've been enjoying the time to just talk about something philosophical. Hey, all right. Hey, Sue. Great. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah. Fantastic album. For those who haven't heard it, give it some give it some time and listen to it. It's actually though like a acquired taste. Oh, okay. So let me figure this out because I'm on my phone and I never did this before. So I'm gonna try to figure this out. Okay. Hold on. Is it working, Holly? Mm, right. Hey, what's up? Hey, can you hear me? Can I hear you? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, let's go on stage.
There we
Yep, there
go.
we go. There we go. All right.
How you doing?
Awesome. This is cool. Yeah, this is cool. It's like my first video hangout. I like it. You
Yeah,
know?
that's why I do 'em.
Yeah, you inspired me to do it. I
Oh,
see you do
thank
it all the
you.
time. I'm like, oh man, I should do that. It's a lot of fun.
They're
It's a
ma-
lot of
they
fun.
they're mainly just filler content for me because I haven't put shit out lately. But I've met some good people with it.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yep, same here. So yeah, I'm just shooting the shit, talking, talking whatever, talking philosophical stuff. That
Nice.
stuff's really fun to talk about. So she used to go to massive raves, 5 arenas. Holy shit,
12
12
hours?
hours,
Jesus Christ.
dude! London
Morning walk
Underground.
races with all the main streets going to work.
That's
That's fucking
amazing.
nuts. I would
Yeah.
not be able to
Hey
do
man,
that.
that's pretty memorable though. Yeah, you can tell that to
Okay.
your grandkids, whatever.
I'd be crashing at like 2, 3 in the morning.
Well, back in the day, in my 20s or teens, I'd probably do it. Yeah. Uh, what's an M25 party? What's that? Do you know?
No.
Sue, what's an M20? Ours was secret M25 party. Hunting at first. Hmm. Okay.
secret. Oh, it's raves.
Oh, okay.
It's a type of rave.
Okay, Sue.
It's the rave scene that developed around the M25 motorway in the 80s.
Okay. Oh, I can imagine the raves back then. You know,
Also known as
fucking
the
eight.
also known as the London Orbital, is a major motorway that circles the city of London and became a hub for illegal warehouse parties that attracted thousands of people
Oh.
every weekend.
Oh man, hey, that was pre-internet. That was how we had chats. That was a real group chat, dude. Okay. Secret locations. Wow, that's pretty cool. I did miss that whole scene.
I'd never be able to handle the crowds personally.
if I was if I was with some friends, like a couple friends, I think I'd feel cool. By myself, after a half hour, I'd be like, fuck,
Yep.
you know. uh, yeah, but to be honest, not that I do it now, but it all depends what's in your system as well. You
Mm.
know, usually the raves, the famous drug was the ecstasy, which I've never tried that, but yep. Oh, they called it all kinds of stuff like Molly and blah blah blah.
MDMA and
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, you'd have to find clues.
oh, that sounds fun. You got me
And
interested now. I
go to
like
the
puzzles.
next boomba. Oh wow,
Oh, that's sick.
wow, man. So may I ask permission to share my mixed DJ set for everyone here, including you to listen later. PLUR, I don't know what that means. Um, this is what I do, and I have done since '93. But now I'm a daddy at home. And you want to put a link? Is that what you want to do? Yeah, man, she's amazing with that. So is that what you mean? You want to share a link? Oh, cool. Yeah, but I mean, you guys cool with that? Yeah, put a link if you want. Uh, to each their own if they want to click on it. You know, I'm
Is
not going to
TSA
click
a
on it right
mod
now.
in your chat?
No, no,
Because usually
he's a.
links won't work unless they're a mod.
Oh, okay. Well, you can always copy paste, I guess. Um, no, he's a new guy I met doing these prayers, and just a few days ago. He's pretty cool. He's into fighting against Scientology. He's new to the subject though, and so I advised him to just surf around and find people that you can connect with, that you like, and just go from there. Go to lives like you are, and start to mingle. And if you have questions, feel free to ask. I could tell you this: if you go to the Aftermath Foundation, they have some really good videos for beginners, like what this is, what that is, and I think it's a cool idea if you went there and just looked at their library. Um, Personally, I've seen some good stuff from them, especially I was thinking, I'd see a video of theirs, I'll be sub to them, and I won't necessarily look at it because it's a subject I already know really well. But I'm like, wow, if I was a new person looking at Scientology, like this is good shit because it introduces them into why it's wrong and what it is. Anyway, I think they do a great job. And so, yeah, I would recommend checking that out. There's other things too, other websites or other people. If you guys want to recommend anything, you can. Um, let's see. Let me see. Hey, can I ask? Do you have to do the courses when you do the Purif? No, no. I can't remember how many years I was the Purified C, but like it was, I think at least 3 or 5. I don't know. It felt like eternity, but oh my god. One day I'll talk about it. I just hate that subject. So I just laugh. It's my defense, I guess. So yeah, you weren't forced to do any courses, but they would reg you for the next step objectives. Um, I saw a lot of people who are new to Scientology because that was their first step on the bridge is the Purif. So that's a big investment to a new person. The regs would really have to work that, and just a percentage. It's all a numbers game. Like, oh, there'll be a percentage of people who do pay for the Purif. Some you just can't afford it.
It's what, like
And
2,500 now?
oh my god, no way! I have no idea. Oh my god, that's crazy. And so while in the Purif, I'd see these guys out. I was hanging with them, and I was not assigned to reg them, thank God. But I'd have to body rep them to the fucking reg after they were done for the day. Not every day, but sometimes. And they'd get reg for fucking objectives, and it cost them. I don't remember the cost, but it was like it's like holy shit. And seeing these people try to progress, a lot of them never did, but some did. Yeah. And anyway,
Did people ever finish the Purif without doing success stories?
you weren't allowed to. You weren't allowed to. So let's pretend you're a PC, right? Like you just finished. You don't know Scientology. You don't give a shit. And you're like, yeah, I just wanted it for health reasons. And no, I don't want to write success. That's a very bad indicator. It's a very bad indicator. So that has to be taken up on the e-meter. Yeah.
Well, I
And
mean,
it's like getting it's almost like getting it's not like a red flag, no. But it's like, oh, we gotta handle this. And you have to fucking write something. This was the greatest, and you just be fucking robotic. When I look back at some of the shit I wrote, um, for some reason I can remember it, but it's just robotic shit because it was your baseball team, it was your team, and you're gonna talk good about it. And loyal staff member.
did anyone ever finish like the main program, but then leave the building and just walk away from the church before having to put in a success
Oh,
story?
that'd be cool. Huh? It kind of reminds me of my story a little. It's not quite that, but I was on the pier. I was sweating it out, and my friend at the time there, my Scientology friend, was having a wedding And we lived in Boston, so it was a nice hotel down the street. It was like walking distance. And I'm like, dude, I can't miss that. Fuck that. And I was like, that's it. I finished. Like, I was determined I was done. And I attested. I got washed up, and I went right to the wedding. It's so funny. And then they had a couple of drinks. And I smoke cigarettes, you know what I mean? I just like, it doesn't change your mind, you know. It's funny. Those memories, man. It's a long time ago. Like 25 years ago. Right? Feels like it. Wow. Let me see here. So you say, do they ever get regged for objectives at CC Pure? I don't know what you mean. Like Celebrity Center? I don't know if that's what you mean.
I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if they get regged out the ass.
Just
for anything in general.
Dude. Like, they have such control. It's like they have the people kind of get scared, you know. The public were always intimidated. It's crazy.
It's going to feel like that's something that the staff should be able to pick up on. Oh, people are intimidated by us trying to make them do shit.
Dude, I had the worst. Horrible. Like, but you're forced to. So it was like, I get orders. Okay, after course, you have to sit with so-and-so and reg them for their fucking basics, which is, well, the book sets, you know, at the time was $400. And then the lectures, you know, give me a break. You're asking for a lot of fucking money. And I'm a person who's always like, I never had a lot of money. When I was always on my own, I had fucking nothing. I was always, you know, just real basic.
Mm-hmm.
And so I felt it was hard to ask for like a person, hey, $2,000. You know, I'm not used to fucking doing that. So you raise the person and they say sincerely to the sweetheart old lady, you know, hey, you know, no, I can't. No, I just can't afford it. And then you got to do the drill, hard sell. You got to hard sell. You can't accept no. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's interpolating because you have to harm this person's space. Like, you got your answer. That was the truth. And you can't accept it. You have to push harder, push harder. I never been to Celebrity Center. I don't know. I've never been a Sea Org. Thank God. I'm just a class 5. Most likely, though, I'm sure they get regged, like Holly said. Probably get regged up the yin yang. So I don't know. Did I finish my answer? I don't even know.
I think you did.
Okay. Oh man. So feel free to bring up a topic if anyone wants to talk about a topic.
I was literally
Whatever you like.
Apologize for not being talkative.
No, man, it's cool. You know, as long as we all have we all agree on the dead air. You know, with me, you're gonna get dead air because I'm just like, it's hard for me to just talk if I don't want to. Sue says it's not nice to have to do that. I worked at a private clinic for rehab and eating disorders and used to have to ask for money from people as they were admitted. Oh, wow. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yes. And then here's the funny thing, right? I'd have to do it again to the same fucking person the next day. I was
What? They
forced
didn't
to,
buy it
like,
the previous day?
yeah, like they were so insane about selling those basics when they came out. Like, it's everything. Like, dude, we were knocking on doors at 10 at night, 11 at night, fucking knocking on doors to try to sell basics. So insane. And you're getting forced to do it. And you're like, oh my God. Like, I don't want to be here doing this. But it was nuts. And I'd have to go to this guy's house, this one guy. And he never fucking answered the door, obviously. He's like, I'd go to his house and knock on the door. Like, how annoying is that, dude?
They're trying to go to bed and you're just fucking hi.
Really hard to do, really cringing. And psychologically damaging a little bit because you have to do that to somebody. That's against nature, For what? For some bullshit. Some just sci-fi lie. Oh man, crazy man.
I was gonna say, is there one thing you hated regging for most?
Let me see. Let's see. Well, I really did hate regging for my own area, just because it was so difficult to do. Like, there'd be weeks when I have nobody, and it's like it's my fault.
Despite the fact that
Like
you're not related, you weren't there for
yeah,
December, were you?
yeah. I'm not the reg. I'm not. It's not my job, so to speak. And it's like I had to go out and do promo, or they just grab me for Div 6 stuff. And it's hilarious. Um, T says it must be so frustrating to keep doing the same thing when it is crap. It's so cringe to think of having to do that. Oh, it is, man. Yeah, dude. When I got to demonstrate how we sold books at events. Holy fuck! Like, you want to talk about cringe, but you were forced to do it. And I'd see, high standing Scientologists. One of them in particular, she joined staff for like fucking 2 months, and she was a good standing Scientologist, right? And at an event, we had to sell books. This was the drill, and we had to drill this shit all fucking week. Okay, we had to drill this all week, during staff musters and shit. And you have to use your tone 40 assessment, right? You have to be tone 40, which is just fucking bullshit. It just means like you have no emotions and you're trying to like be so direct to them. Like, it's fucking annoying. When someone comes up to you like that, you're like, just invade your space. So you have to go up to them tone 40 and hold out the bag, right? Hold out the bag kind of like this and go, will that be cash or credit? Dude, I'm dead serious. That's how we drilled. And we get flunks on it if it wasn't tone 40.
I'm just imagining it though, like you do that and somebody's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I haven't even started talking to you yet.
No, because the event shows the release.
Oh, okay.
The event with David fucking Miscavige, it shows the event. And in the end, he shows the fucking release and shit. All right, let me look at these comments here. Wow, T, age 14.
I'm glad you were able to get out of there.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. T. Wow, that's a story. Hey, Adrian. Hello. So, hold on. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Hold on. TSA, you still there? Hey, TSA, you still there? I didn't know that he was waiting to go on stage. I just noticed. So if he replies, I'll put him on stage. So, hmm. It is getting a little late for me. If I'm going to be a good boy, I could stay up for another couple hours, but I really shouldn't. I want to.
You working tomorrow?
I want
Or
to end
working
off
later
though.
today?
What's that?
Said you working later today?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is so horrible being forced to do something it doesn't work. It's horrible. And you're forced to do it. Can you imagine going up to somebody and so the event just ends, right? Everyone's coming out and there's only a few exits. All the staff are fucking ready, like fucking, you know, hungry anteaters. They're just like ready to go after the fucking target. And you got your list of who you have to get. It's intimidating as fuck because you're like, dude, really? This guy's gonna say no, or this guy, and you go out. Will that be cash or credit? You don't want to do it, man. It's so fucking dumb. I just want to be cool. Be like, hey, what'd you think? Yeah, do you want to get those? Oh, not right now. Okay, maybe next week. That's cool. Can't do that. You know what I mean? Oh,
Gotta
it was
impinge.
nuts. Oh, it was nuts. Um, T, well, I appreciate the fact that you're hanging out with me and us. That's really cool. And you're on your sick bed. Wow. Oh, the flu.
Get better
Hey,
soon.
medicine that always works for me is um, Alka-Seltzer Plus. There's one for cold and flu. It kicks its ass for me. Like
Oh,
when I
such
feel
a
that thing coming
fucking
on,
miracle.
it is right. Alka-Seltzer Plus. Yeah, thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. It's nice. All right, let me check something out here. Okay. Thank you. Well, it'd be better, a soothing voice and talk about something interesting. T, are you a gamer at all? Do you have any games you like to play? I dabble with it. I used to play more, but I still play, but not as much. Oh man, hey, you can't order it. Like You know, one of those places that deliver. I don't know. It might be pretty pricey. I really don't know. I think Walmart's got one, or other places. Hmm. Let's see.
Undertale. Okay.
Oh wow. Well, I've never played GTA 5. I've never played any of them.
How dare
It's
you?
just fucked up. I know. It's like when I hear people say, "Oh, I've never played Skyrim." I'm like, you gotta be joking me, man. What? Oh man. And what's the other one? What's Undertale?
It's
Do you
like
know what it
a
is?
2.5D, like not an RPG, but it's kind of like a pixelated game.
Yep.
You can shoot, you fight monsters and
is
try to progress.
it kind
Weird
of like
shit
an 80s
happens.
Nintendo style, or
Kind of, yeah, sort of that retro look to it.
yeah. I was 11 when Nintendo came out, and dude, my good memories, good memories. That was the shit. Oh yeah, Diablo for sure. Yep, Skyrim of course. Yep. I'm still playing Marvel Rivals. I love the just the style of play, like having it being third person. I was a Marvel freak since a kid, you know, so I love that. And my daughter plays, and she kicks ass. Like she's fucking good. Wow. Okay, listen. My opinion, Lord of the Rings is a must. Harry Potter, I think the books are much better. But let me just say, it's opinion. You gotta see Lord of the Rings. You're gonna love it. You gotta be in the mood for it. It's a high quality film.
You got to be willing to sit there and commit.
Yeah, that too.
I've only seen the
That
first
too.
Hobbit movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Hobbit movie was great, but Lord of the Rings is really, really good. Yeah. You know, man. Yeah, right, Sue. Do you remember? I played some shit like Karnov. Um, they had this Rygar. Rygar was awesome. Rygar was this good dude with a shield, and he could throw the shield. It was like a big fucking yo-yo. But it was a really just cool fantasy-based Nintendo game back in the day.
I'm looking up a picture of it.
Yep,
That it does. It looks pretty sweet.
that was really fun to play.
Almost gives me Castlevania vibes.
Yeah, yeah. The same style, left, right, you know, and that's all you can do. I remember the big deal when Ninja Gaiden came out. It was like, oh my god, look at these graphics. That was funny. My favorite of all time in Nintendo, the one I played a lot of, there's two of them. Double Dragon, the first one.
Oh my god.
Shit, that was fun. That was so fun. It's so fun to just beat the shit out of everyone, you know. It was easy to do. It was just so fun. Obviously, Contra. And there's one more. I loved Bionic Commando. He was cool as shit. It was challenging too. That's too funny. That's pretty funny. I mean, hey, that's pretty stone. uh, so, um, yeah, I got to wrap this up, unfortunately. So, I just want to end it off though with something that the title said. It said prayers and moments of silence. Yeah, I haven't done any of that today. But it's all sincerity. I would like to, but I want to do it with uh, honest sincerity, and I just would like to do a moment of silence. Yeah, see, look at me getting all serious, and we're talking about video games, and I just fucking change it. You know, shit. Yeah, I ruined it, man. I gotta go back to video games. Yeah, micro machines. Yep.
I was gonna say the only thing I ever saw about Micro Machines was like the world's fastest talking man doing the
Yeah.
commercials for it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, totally, man. That's when toys are toys, man. All right. I'm gonna get into my prayer mode. This helps me, by the way. Candles are fantastic. I love candles. But I'm just thinking of what I want to pray about. Is there somebody here who wants to pray or have a moment of silence for? Yeah, I take requests. Let's do it. Yeah, Adrian, I gotta fucking. Oops, sorry, I swear a lot. So I I got a shitty laptop too. That's why I'm using my phone. Oh, in all honesty, though, does anybody here have a particular thing they want to pray or have a moment of silence about?
What about Whitney Mills?
Yeah, yeah, okay. You want to do it? Let's do a moment of silence. We all know who she is. And TSA, I suggest you look up Whitney Mills to get the facts of what happened. Scientology killed her. She went crazy and she reached the highest levels. So, Toasty, oh my God. Oh, that's right. That's right. And T is getting a prayer. Okay, so right now we're going to do Whitney Mills. And when I do a moment of silence, we're all different. But when I do it, I just feel the sincerity and the love for her, assuming that in some form or fashion, it will be acknowledged. You know, that's the mystery of life. I don't know everything, but is there a possibility? You know, and those are that falls in the whole spiritual thing. To each their own, you know, no judgment. It's funny because I could be dead wrong. Everything could be fucking materialistic, you know, and I'll accept that if that's the truth that hits me. Yeah, but I just see things differently. All right, that's a moment of silence for Whitney Mills. I enjoyed that. And just imagine, like, whether it's true or not, just imagine now that she could receive this and her feeling acknowledged out in the afterlife. Like her feeling acknowledged, like people know my story, and I'm sure she would appreciate justice, that's for sure. I'm sure she saw the error of her ways, and as a victim, I'm sure if there is an afterlife or there's life after death, consciousness, I'm sure after that moment is probably just like, wow. I don't know. It's a bit speculating, but anyway, I really enjoyed that. All right. What do you mean by a baby bottle and a broken heart? What's that mean? T, what's that mean? You have like baby bottle, broken heart, baby bottle. You guys know what that means? Oh my god, those are candles. Oh shit. I feel stupid. Oh my god. I feel so stupid. Baby bottles. Holy shit. See how late it's getting for me? Okay, I know, dude.
I was about to start looking up. Was Whitney Mills pregnant?
Oh boy. Okay, so for the grand finale, we're going to pray for T. Because T is very sick. And because she's in my page, she's in my channel, she's going to be prayed for. So, I don't rehearse these things and shit. I'm not trying to perform. you know, I just say what's in my heart, and we all can say what we feel. And be sincere. Sincerity is the key. Sincerity. Yeah, I believe in the Holy Spirit. That's who I commune to when I pray. In regards to these kind of things, to each their own. To each their own. The Holy Spirit, I pray that you will blanket T with comfort and healing for her heart, her mind, and her soul. As she heals through these physical times, please let her days be easier, less rocks to stumble on as she gets through this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Amen. And that's it. Prayer just comes from an individual's sincerity. There's nothing to it. and I love it. Oh, that's great. That's nice. All right, I don't want to go. Thank you. We're all sweet. So I don't really want to go, but I guess I should. It's 2:03. uh, all right. Peace out, guys. If that's the right, like, is that how I'm gonna end this? Just by saying peace out? I don't know. Yeah, peace
I do
out.
that all the time.
Yeah. I'll see you next time. Yep. I'll see you next time. I'm getting addicted to this, so maybe tomorrow.
Right? It's
I
fun.
know.
It's like even if there's nobody that
It's real
actually
fun.
joins on StreamYard, it's nice to know that there's company.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's cool. All right. And good night. Let me think here. Actually, I have a good night haiku. And one day I'm going to publish all these haiku. I have a barrier to it, but it's close. Anyway, here's a good night haiku. If I can remember what I wrote. Um, yeah, I really like this one. It's in the eyes of sleep, may hopes manifest as dreams, cries of the heart sing.
I like that.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, that's some pretty cool dreams. You can do that, man. All right, guys, let's see you later.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace.